10 scenic train rides in Europe. Europe's incredible and comprehensive train system provides an unrivaled opportunity to immerse yourself in the beauty of the continent. From the snow-capped peaks of the Alps to romantic castles that dot the Rhine River, there is simply no better way to discover the hidden gems on this enchanting continent. All aboard! It's time for an unforgettable adventure through 10 scenic train rides, each one a testament to Europe's natural splendor. 1. Florence to Naples, Italy. Only in Italy can one of the country's main routes be so beautiful. Italy's main north-south line runs from Milan to Naples, and while the top part is take it or leave it, through the flat plains of the Po Valley, and then through mountain tunnels from Bologna to Florence, continuing south, you'll roll through some of Italy's most classic landscapes. 2. Barcelona to Montserrat. Barcelona's Gran Plata d'Espanya is the departure point for the fearsomely beautiful journey to Montserrat, the Sawtooth Mountain Range, rearing up in the distance behind the seaside city. The 23-mile railway line rumbles through the Catalan countryside to the foot of the mountains, where the Cremal-Arac Railway has been heaving visitors up the mountainsides since 1892. It's a truly astonishing ride, climbing 1,800 feet in the first 2.5 miles, thanks to rack traction. Once you're at the level of the monastery, you can take the San Joan funicular further up into the peaks, allowing you to explore the mountains through hiking trails. 3. Semmering Railway, Austria. Nearly 200 years after it opened in 1854, the Semmering Railway is still one of the most beautiful railways around, and it even enjoys UNESCO World Heritage status. Even better, you can take this if you're traveling between Vienna and Venice, making it a suitably stunning way to travel between two of Europe's most beautiful cities. Running for 25 miles through the Austrian Alps between Gloggnitz and Semmering, the Semmering weaves through the mountains, taking in 16 tunnels, 15 viaducts, and over 100 bridges, plus a journey through a mountain pass at nearly 3,000 feet and plenty of thrilling bends. Built as Europe's first mountain railway, designed to connect Vienna to Trieste, which was at the time the Austro-Hungarian Empire's port, it's still one of the greats. If you're taking it as part of a longer journey, you'll recognize the Semmering part not just from the great views, but also the 57 cottages built for railway staff spaced out along the line. 4. Bominj Railway, Slovenia. Slovenia is a fascinating place to take a train journey thanks to its location. Its 800 miles of railway lines are part of wider lines connecting Italy to Hungary and Austria to both Croatia and Italy. This one is no less epic. It's part of a line connecting Prague to Trieste, or in other words, landlocked Central Europe to the Adriatic Sea. One of Slovenia's most historic lines, the Bominj takes in 28 tunnels, one of them just under 17,500 feet long, and 65 bridges, including the Salkan Bridge, the world's largest stone railway bridge, straddling the Soka River. At Myrtle, you can connect to the cutesy Flan Railway, whose hour-long ride hoists you up alongside high cliffs, lush greenery, and a spectacular waterfall, a checklist of classic Norwegian beauty. 5. Bergen Railway, Norway. Built in 1909, the Bergen Railway connects Norway's capital with its second city. This is no ordinary commuter train, though. It's a spectacular 7-hour ride across the mountain plateaus of Norway, past lakes, hickable mountains, and a village only accessible via train. Fence at the highest point of the railway. At Myrtle, you can connect to the cutesy Flan Railway, whose hour-long ride hoists you up alongside high cliffs, lush greenery, and a spectacular waterfall, a checklist of classic Norwegian beauty. Are you enjoying your onboard experience so far? If so, please support our channel by liking this video and subscribing to this channel for future updates. 6. Nice to Ventimiglia, France. You're here for the views, of course, and the remarkable vistas of the sparkling Mediterranean, between some of its most delightful towns. But this 50-minute route is also one for your inner travel buff, since it clocks up no fewer than 3 countries in under an hour, starting in France, dipping into Monaco, coming back out into France, and finishing just across the Italian border. For most of the trip, starting out from Nice Requier Station, you'll have beautiful views, cruising past Art Deco villas and alternating between the trees and entire bays, with towns stacked up the cliffsides. You'll pass through some of the most fabled towns on the Côte d'Azur, like Aix, Above, and lemon-filled Menton, as well as getting prime views of Monte Carlo. You'll know you've hit Italy when the smell of blooming bougainvillea hits the air. 7. Sarajevo to Mostar, Bosnia. The road between Bosnia's whimsical capital and its tourist honeypot, Pretty Mostar, is beautiful enough, but the 2-hour train journey is another level, threading below green mini mountains and ragged cliffs as it follows the Emerald Neretva River. You'll arrive in Mostar, one of CNN Travel's favorite small towns in Europe, slightly upriver from the famous bridge, which was built by the Ottomans before being destroyed in 1993 by Croat forces and rebuilt stone for stone in 2004. 8. West Highland Railway, Scotland. You'll likely recognize the Glenfinnan Viaduct, which sprawls 1,250 feet through the Scottish Highlands, trains chugging across the River Finnan at a height of 100 feet, from Harry Potter, if nothing else. No wonder this is one of the world's most spectacular train rides. The epic views on Scotland's most famous railway line draw you straight into the Highlands without so much as leaving the carriage. En route, you'll be whisked through Loch Lomond and the Trossachs National Park. Yes, you chug alongside the loch, past Ben Nevis and across Rannoch Moor, where the line is floated above the peat bogs, with red deer and stags often your nearest neighbors for miles. 9. Lidköping to Mariestad, Sweden. As the home of the flight shame movement, Sweden has no shortage of beautiful rail routes. The Stockholm to Narvik line in Norway's Arctic Circle is a real icon. However, it's a long one that takes planning. For something shorter, there's the Lidköping to Mariestad line, which was voted Sweden's loveliest train journey by rail users in 2018. The single-track railway skirts around the country's largest lake Vänern, riding out one of the Kinnekulle Plateau for spectacular lake views as it heads northeast. Bored of the lake views? Keep a lookout for deer and moose around the line in winter, or go in spring when wild garlic carpets the plateau. 10. Derry Coleraine Railway, Ireland. Departing from the vibrant city of Derry, the train follows a picturesque route along the banks of the enchanting River Bann. As the train meanders through the stunning countryside, you'll be treated to awe-inspiring views of rolling green hills, serene meadows, and charming rural villages. The journey takes you past significant historical sites, including the ancient Mount Sandal Fort, which dates back to 7600 to 7900 BCE, making it the earliest human settlement on the entire island of Ireland. Keep an eye out for wildlife that may grace the journey, adding an element of natural wonder to the experience. Tell us a little about your favorite scenic train ride or place you'd love to see by train in the comments.